Good morning, friends. It's time to wake up Millie and see what she's got going for us today. So let's see. She was up very late last night. So let's see if she's ready to wake up and join the day. So we'll say good morning to Spencer. Hi, Spence. You didn't even greet me. I think he's getting used to it. And we'll say good morning to Todd.
Morning.
Hi, Todd. And now, oh, she's awake. I told the boys and girls that you were up late last night partying. Yeah, you were on a Zoom chat. All right, you ready to see what we've got today, Millie? Okay, let's see what we've got on the table today. I feel like we need a theme song or something. So let's put Millie out. We'll see what she can discover. Oh, she's found some crayons. She's found some books and things. And some paper. And oh, let's see what she's got over here. There's some recyclables. There's cardboard tubes. Egg cartons, some cereal with a round hole, plastic bag, coffee can, and plates. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get ready for our next unit that we're going to our next investigation that we're going to study. Anybody want to take a guess what they think we're going to be learning about? I wonder what all of this stuff has to do with birds, right? If you guessed birds, kiss your brain. You're super smart. So, let's see what I have in my basket. Today we're going to be making a backyard bird watching basket. And so, let's see. The first thing I've got in my backyard bird watching basket, this is for real, this lives in my greenhouse so that I could see my bird feeders, is it's called a field guide, and it's got pictures of all the birds and also facts about the birds. Now this one is from Birds in New Jersey, but I also have this little one for children. This one is a kid's guide to garden birds. There's a little glare there. And then this one was a gift from a student many, many years ago. I think he's in college now, actually. And this is a bird sticker book, so it's another field guide. And it's got all different places out, birds like ocean birds out to sea, birds with, let's see what we've got. These are some backyard birds. So the first step would be to find a good birding book. Now, you might not have this in your house, but that's okay because we're going to make one today after we read our story. The next thing I have in my bird watching basket is, or I should say are, these things. Anybody know what these are called? Some people might have said telescope. It's close. These are called binoculars. Now mine are real grown-up binoculars. So maybe if mom and dad have a pair in the house, they can find them for you. And when you look through this end, it makes things that are far away look real up close. And when you look through this end, it makes things that are up close look real far away. So binoculars are fun to play with, especially if you're out in the yard. The only thing you have to do is you have to be careful with them because they are heavy and they are for real. But I know with Miss Laura also did a craft where you took one of these and cut it in half and tape them together to make your own backyard binoculars. And those will help you focus in and see things. I know you guys have been doing signs of spring. So the last thing you need, let me put all of this stuff back in my basket so I have a little bit of space. The last thing you need is a bird journal. And a journal is just a book where you write down things that you see. So all I did was I took some paper from, you know, whatever we have laying around, and I folded it in half, and I put 1, 2, 3 staples, and then I'm going to get my crayons, and I'm going to write bird. So we're going to do B, right? That's capital B, I, R. We'll do it all in capitals because I know we've got some little kids who are watching too. Bird. And, you know, journal is sort of a grown-up word, so we'll write book. B, O, O, K. Bird book. And then if you want, you could put your name on it. I mean, I'm the only one here that's going to do that, but it's always nice to write your name. So I'm going to write my name. I'll pick my favorite color, and I'll write up here, Miss Amy's bird book. And no book would be, you know, every book needs an illustration on the cover. So I'm going to talk to you today about how we're going to draw some birds as we see our different birds in our bird book. So we're going to start with a very simple bird. So all birds have one head. So we're going to make a circle for one head. And then they've got, what do they use to see? That's right, they have 2 eyes to see. And then what do they use to sing and eat and even smell? Right, they have a beak. And birds are different than people because people have a nose and a mouth, but birds have a beak, which is their mouth and nose sort of put together. And so, and I used a triangle shape to make the beak. So we already did our bird face, right? That was pretty easy. Now let's do our bird body. Now different birds have different bodies, but we'll do a simple backyard bird. I'm going to make another shape. This one is sort of like a long circle. We call that one an oval. Okay? So that's easy. Now you've done its body. And now we have, what do birds use to walk with? Right? They stand and they walk with their feet. So we're going to draw some feet for the birds. Here comes Millie. You know she loves to eat my crayons. Millie, there's a whole stack of crayons for you to eat. Leave the one in my hand alone, please. She's so quick. Look what she did already. She already nibbled on it. Millie. She stole my crayon. All right. We'll keep going. And then we'll do our second foot because we know birds have 2 feet. And then what makes a bird a bird? It can fly, right? I hear her eating the crayon behind me on my couch. Please. Naughty menace. She stole another one. Oh, Millie, look, there she goes. She's going to go through my knitting basket, and she's going to steal that crayon, and she's going to probably hide with it under the couch. Oh, Millie. All right, so we're gonna get back to drawing their wings. She's so naughty. Look, there she goes. Look, she took it right to Todd. Ah, all right, so now we're going to draw our wings for our bird. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so wings are super easy. We're just going to make half a circle. So we're going to make a letter, we'll make like a letter U or like a smiley face and a line on top. And then we'll make another letter U with a line on top. And we've got our bird. Now, depending on how you want to color it, so you can color it to look like any kind of bird. I don't really have well, I like cardinals. Those are the red ones that we usually see. They hang around all winter. So we're going to add some feathers. And for those, I usually do like little tiny U's, but you can color it in however you like. And what we're going to do is, in the week or two coming up, we're going to make all sorts of things that we'll be able to put out in your yard or outside a window. And all of those things will bring these backyard birds, and you'll be able to either go outside and be very calm and quiet, and you'll be able to watch the birds, and then you can come in and draw them in your book. Or you could even, if it's a colder, rainy day, you can either stay inside and just watch with your binoculars from the window. So that's what we're going to be doing. So that's why I brought out all of this stuff. So if you want to raid your recycling this weekend and start getting together your materials, we're not going to use them all on the same day, but we're going to use cardboard tubes, egg cartons, some pipe cleaners, paper plates, milk jug, plastic bags. We've got cereals with holes, coffee cans. We're going to do a lot of different bird activities, so you'll be able to put them outside, and then you can watch for the birds and then draw them in your bird book. So hopefully by the end, each of these empty pages will have a new and different kind of bird on it, okay? So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to read you one of my favorite bird stories. It's called The Eagle and the Wren, and this is by a very famous scientist named Jane Goodall. She normally works with apes and primates, but she wrote this lovely story called The Eagle and the Wren, and I believe it's based on a old folk tale, but we'll see. Oh, it's a fable. A fable retold by Jane Goodall and illustrated by Alexander Reichstein, I guess. So we've got The Eagle and the Wren. And I hear Millie eating something. Oh, let's look at all these birds. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the birds got into an argument about who could fly the highest. I can fly so high, said the skylark, that I become just a tiny speck, and then I disappear altogether. You can only hear my voice, my beautiful song. I can fly the highest. No, 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 said the dove. I can fly the highest. I was sent by Noah to search for the signs of the ending of the great flood. From high in the sky, I flew to pick the olive branch, and that has become a symbol of peace. I can fly the highest. Well, I can fly even higher, said the vulture. I circle up high until I can look across half the world. That is how I see my dinner. The animals who have died. It is I who can fly the highest. You are all wrong, said the majestic eagle. I am the king of the birds. My wings are strong. My heart is great. I fly far above the world and look down to see all that is going on below. I can fly the highest. Be silent, all of you, said the wise owl. We will have a contest for all the birds, and we will find out just how high each one of us can fly. Right? Leave it to the owl to come to a solution. So all the birds took to the air. There was a great flapping of wings and squawking and calling and hooting and croaking. Look, there they are. On your mark, get set, go. There they come. Some of the birds didn't fly very high at all. They quickly came back to earth. They were a bit sad, but the ostrich welcomed them. "You have all done as well as was intended," he said. "You all have wings, but each of you flies to a different height for a different purpose. After all," he added, "I can't fly, and I am certainly not ashamed of that. I use my beautiful wings in the beautiful dance that wins me my bride." So there he is dancing for his bride. And look, those are all the ones. They couldn't get so high, but they tried their best. Some birds flew very high indeed. There goes that eagle. But after a while, many of them grew tired and could fly no higher, so they came back to earth. The vulture saw a dead animal and was so hungry, he dived down and pulled himself out of the contest. Just a few birds were able to keep flying. Right, and out in front of them was the eagle. Eventually, the skylark and the dove came down too. Even they could not fly any higher. There they are, landing on the castle. In the end, they could only see one bird up in the sky, so high, he seemed almost to be going to the heavens. It was the eagle. Right? Look how high he is. Finally, even he could fly no higher. Tired but proud, he hovered way up in the sky. I knew I would win," he said to himself. But as the mighty eagle soared high above the earth, something crept from among his feathers. And look who's hiding there. There's the tiny wren, right? Just a really simple backyard bird. To the eagle's amazement, he saw a tiny bird, a little wren, flying even higher than he was. He tried and tried to get above her, but he was too tired. "How did you fly so high?" he asked her. She laughed a tiny laugh because she was such a tiny bird. "You carried me all the way," she said. "I could never have flown so high by myself, but don't worry. We know it was you who truly won the contest." Right? She just wanted to see what it looked like from where he was. "I've always wondered what the world looked like from way up high up on top of the sky, and now I know, and I will always be grateful and thankful. I will remember this. Thank you." When they got back to earth, they told their story to the other birds. The owl praised them both. "Together you have set a new record," he told them. "With your strong wings and determination, mighty eagle, and with your dreaming and your quick brain, little wren, you have both reached a height never reached by any bird before." And that is the end. And there's our little friend, the wren. So hopefully you'll get very excited this weekend and you'll make your lovely bird books, and we will get ready for next week for our investigation of backyard birds. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like. We might do some things as lives. I'll probably try to do 2 crafts a day because well, number one, not everyone's going to have the same things in their house, but also I might try to do a big kid craft and a little kid craft. We'll see how it shakes out. But a good start would be to start collecting all these things, and obviously you can do everything. So keep watching, keep commenting, because Millie and I love to know that we're loved, and have a good weekend. All right? Bye, friends. Oh, wait, we have to say goodbye to Millie. She's right behind me. Come on, Millie. Say adios. Oh. Say bye, guys. Love you. All right, yeah, she's looking to get into the garbage can again. Bye-bye.